and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. I'm going to be your host for today. I'm Cindy with survivingmommy.com. I guess I'm your host every week, right? Cheers. Are you guys having a good week? Yes. I need an extra big, ginormous coffee mug today because for whatever reason, I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. Is that redundant? 3 a.m. this morning? I woke up at 3 this morning and couldn't go back to sleep. So I am so tired. In fact, I feel like just putting my head down right now and going to sleep. But we have a big show today on Coffee Convo Wednesday. 3 things we talk about each week. Sometimes it's really exciting and sometimes it's really important. Actually, it's never really important, except our first topic today. So the first thing we're going to get to is I'm just going to beg you to please just stop it. Just stop doing this. Stop texting and driving. This morning, driving my girls to school, I have 2 daughters, driving them to school, and you know when you're like this and then all of a sudden you're like, ah! Because there's like something right there, and normally it's a bug. Yeah, this time it was a car. It was a car, and I look over like this. Ah! Oh my gosh, he's coming towards me. So I swerve and then I honk. And what do I see him doing? This is him on the steering wheel. Texting. Texting and driving. Look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I've never done it before. I'm not saying that sometimes at a really long red light, I might pull out my phone and just check my phone quickly. But I'm talking about the actual driving a car and texting and driving. What is wrong with you? Like, come on, people. It's dangerous. So that guy merges over. I honk at him, so he gets back out of my lane and goes into his lane. And I'm trying to remain calm because my children are in the car and not so nice words wanted to come out. And I'm just trying to show him grace. But what does he do? He keeps on doing it. Because then, like, I was kind of back behind him and I could see him still up like this. There is nothing that important that is worth your life or anyone else's life. So I'm begging you, please just stop. Just, if you're on the way home today and you're thinking, man, that chick Cindy, she was talking about this, I should just put it away. Maybe if I just help one person today. Maybe if it's you, maybe if it's someone else. I think like AT&T does that like pledge thing that you can sign up for and get the little sticker on the back of your car. Like, come on, look, everyone has a cell phone, I get it. I'm all about it, I use my cell phone all the time, like duh, I'm using it for Coffee Convo Wednesday today. But can we just stop texting and driving? Like really, come on. Okay. Clearly I don't need any coffee today. So that's number 1 on our list today. Number 2, something I noticed last weekend, and I have to preface this by saying there's no judgment, because as I always say, you got to do you, I'm going to do me. But last weekend, we went to visit some friends of ours who live in our old neighborhood. And as we were driving to their house, we passed a house on the way that is fully decorated for Christmas still. Now, if it was just that one house, I'd say, you know what, maybe they have something going on in their house that has just kept them from doing it, or maybe it brings them absolute joy. Both of those are very valid reasons. But it's a bunch of houses. And today is January 18th, right? So this was like the 15th. And I saw another one today, like a wreath on the door, not like just a green wreath, but like Christmas bow sort of wreath. And then I saw another house with a Christmas tree outside of their house. So did I miss a memo? Because like I said, everyone has to do whatever makes them happy. I am down with that. But like I thought, like once we got either to New Year's or whatever that, oh gosh, what is it called? It's like 2 weeks after New Year's or a week and a half after New Year's. It's like a day. Anyway, I thought like once we got past that, like they started coming down. And I have heard from people that do leave a Christmas tree up in their house all year long, which again, I say, fine. But like, did I miss a memo that we're extending the holidays? Because I wish I would have been CC'd on that memo because I would have left my Christmas decorations up. Because putting them away is no fun. Thankfully, this year, my husband surprised me and put everything away. Like, took all the decorations down, put everything away by himself while I was out running something with the kids. Where was I? Oh, no, I was doing my MRI. So he gave me a pass. But, yeah, so did I miss a memo or something? Or is that like a thing now Or do you just really love Christmas that much that you want to leave your decorations up, which is fine. Cheers to you. I just want to be in on the loop on this. Oh my goodness. Oh. You know when it's just a really good cup of coffee, because I always say that you can have too much creamer and not enough creamer. I mean, unless you take your coffee black. I don't. I take my cream with some coffee, and today is a big, ginormous cup because I am working on hardly any sleep today. And thank you all for the hair compliments, if I might digress for just 1 second. Apparently, it looks like I got a haircut, but I didn't. It's just that I've washed my hair and I've straightened it, because normally I wear it curly. But thank you all for being so sweet and even and noticing. That's really nice of you. It's just that it's clean. I'm a mom, and yeah, I wash my hair like once a week, like today for you. That's it. So cheers to you. Thank you for that. All right, I saved the most dramatic thing that we need to talk about for the end. So the last thing I want to talk about is I have 2 daughters, mentioned that in the beginning, or if you've never followed me before, I have 2 daughters, 11 and newly 4, going on 24. And they do this thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reenact, but I need to know if anyone else's kids do this or is it just mine? And I realize I'm a little dramatic. No, shocking. So maybe my kids have gotten it from me. Again, I say shocking. But do your kids look at themselves in the mirror when they're crying? Like, I don't know if it's to sort of see what they look like when they're crying, but my kids have been insane since Friday the 13th, this past Friday the 13th, if you're watching this now. If you're watching it 3 weeks from now, then obviously it was 3 weeks ago. But so Friday the 13th, I don't know if it's been the full moon, but my kids have been like a little wackadoo. Like seriously wackadoo. Enough that this should be filled with something else other than yummy coffee. So I don't know what's going on with them, but at night especially, like I've been kind of bumping their bedtime to like 7 because I'm just done. I'm done, and my husband and I just started binge watching The Walking Dead, so that's the other half. I want to put them to bed so I can watch my show. Does that make me a bad parent? But they're kind of just crazy the last couple days. So my oldest doesn't really do this as much anymore because she's 11, but now my youngest has started doing it. So both of them have done it at some point. Well, I'm going to do a dramatic reenactment because that's how I roll. I'm going to pretend you are the mirror, okay? So this is my child, and my child is having a conversation with me. And say I'm reprimanding them for whatever reason. So they start, so I'm going to just say this is Luna, the youngest one. What, Mommy? I don't know why you're so mad at me. What is that about? They look at themselves in the mirror while they're crying. What in the world is that? Let's just do it one more time. Remember, you're the mirror. Mommy, please, I just want 5 minutes. What? So insane. And then they wonder why parents drink, people. Coffee. All right, so I need to know, if you have kids, do they do that? Do they currently do it? Do they look at themselves in the mirror while they're crying? It's kind of weird, right? Okay, so that's our show. Let's go over what we discussed about important things. Number 1, please stop texting and driving. The guy driving today who was doing it like this, one hand on the wheel and the phone actually up here, not the secret phone. That was the next guy I saw. Literally 30 seconds after this guy ran me off the road, the next guy I saw was doing this. And you can tell. You can tell what they're doing. Stop doing it. We're all grown-ups, okay? Unless you're like a brain surgeon and you're stuck in some sort of emergency, even then you don't need to text and drive. That's what they make voice texting for. Ask all of my friends who get jacked up messages from me all the time that don't make any sense because I'm voice texting, because I'm trying to be safe so I don't have to ever look at my phone. La la la. Just stop texting and driving. Number 1. Number 2, when is it time to put your Christmas decorations away? Did I miss a memo? Because it seems extended this year, which again I say, that's fine for you. Mine are already gone, and they've been gone for like weeks. Like as soon as we said, Happy New Year, poof, they were gone. So did I miss a memo? Because it just seems like there's a lot of people with their decorations still up. All right. And then finally, do your kids cry and look at themselves in the mirror while they're crying? It's like a weird thing that's happening in my house. And is there a full moon happening right now? Is it because of Friday the 13th? Are your kids kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Because mine are right now, and I'm sort of over it. And my vacation, work conference at Disney is coming up in about 3 weeks, which I'm going to tell you about probably next week's Coffee Convo Wednesday. But it really can't come soon enough, because although they're going, they'll be off doing something, hopefully, because mommy's going to need a little bit of a break. Just a tiny one. Tiny one. All right. Also, one more thing I wanted to get out of here. Before I get out of here, I wanted to tell you, you guys have been asking me about the Disney version of my Surviving Mommy shirt. Well, they are back in stock. So if you wanted to order a regular Surviving Mommy shirt or the Disney inspired shirt, which is super cute, you can see both of those on my website. Go to survivingmommy.com because they all just got back into stock. So have at it, order away, and we'll get those to you. Usually ship time is less than 2 weeks. So go to survivingmommy.com and also sign up to get Surviving Mommy in your inbox while you're there. And as I always say, please don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'm there all the time, especially Instagram. I kind of love me some Instagram. Want to say cheers, want to say Happy New Year again. Hope your January is going well. We're already halfway through this first month. How are those diets going? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for doing Coffee Convo Wednesday. Have a great week. And that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.